Hello my cuties out there, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bree and I am just a crazy lover of makeup, fashion, and all that fun glittery stuff. So if those are things you are also into, please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I would love to have you here. But in today's video, I'm going to be doing another new makeup releases video. I thought the first one I did was so much fun. I enjoyed it and I just love talking about makeup. So I thought I would film another one and try to do this every Sunday. I'm gonna see if I can actually keep this up. I am traveling soon, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it for a couple weeks out of October, but I'm gonna try to keep this a regular thing. But if you are interested in seeing my thoughts on the newest makeup releases, then keep on watching. Alright, lovelies, I hope everyone is doing well. I feel good. My vacation is coming up very soon. What is it? September 18th. So I leave in less than a month to go to visit my family back in Hawaii. I'm very excited. I have a couple days at a resort and then the rest of the time I'll be with my family. So the anticipation, I haven't seen them in a while, so I cannot wait. Also, if you are curious on what's on my eyes, I have the Sapphire palette from Beaute Cosmetics. I didn't end up filming a video on this because I got it kind of late and I just had so much going on that I don't think I'll have the time to actually film a dedicated video on this. But if you're curious, this is what I use to create this look. It's phenomenal. Highly recommend. I think that's one of the best ones out of the whole like gemstone series from BH. Love that so much. Anyways, so we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna show you guys the newest releases, let you know whether I want to pick them up, whether I don't, what I think of them, and just have fun and talk about makeup and have a good old time. But I do want to put that disclaimer out there. If you have a different opinion from me, if you don't feel the same about something, it's okay. It's okay to disagree. We're all friends here. We just need to respect each other's opinions. So please do not get offended if I don't agree with you on something, or you just have a totally different opinion. Maybe you think something's really beautiful that I don't. That's okay. And you might think something's totally ugly that I think is beautiful, and that is okay too. Anyways, now let's get into the makeup releases. I will link all the releases I mentioned today in the description below, as well as my sources, like what Instagram pages I use to get this information and all that. So let me scooch over here, and I'll have the photos pop up over here. So in my last video, I showed two releases that I didn't talk about because they came up while I was editing, so I didn't get to include it, but I just still wanted to show you those pictures. So I showed you guys the Midas Cosmetics, the Served Soft palette. That was the collaboration with MUA, I believe. And it is available already. I still think it's available on their website the last time I checked. $34 for this. It's a beautiful warm tone neutral palette. It looks like there's some burgundy tones in this. It's really, really pretty. But I do have a lot of neutrals in my collection, so I don't need another warm neutral palette, but I'm sure the quality is amazing. I do like Midas Cosmetics formula, and I do think this is really pretty. So if you're into warm tone neutrals and you want to try their formula, or you already love their formula, I think this would be a good pickup. It's so pretty. Also, the other thing that I mentioned was from Raine. I just wanted to bring that up. It was a bunch of little mini palettes. I don't think that they've given us a release date yet. It says it's coming soon, but I did mention, I wrote on the screen, that I'm gonna probably get the green one, the Wealthy Chic one. They're so cute. How much are they each? I don't even think there's prices yet. There's 4 of them. The Pretty Chic one looks really cute. There's a Neutral Chic and a Sunset Chic. The green one and the pretty one with the pink and the burgundy looks pretty. Maybe I'll get both of those. But I like Raine, and I've been wanting to try more of their palettes. I also want to pick up their cream blushes that they recently came out with, and one of their bronzers. So I think I'll use that opportunity to pick up those other items. So I'm looking forward to that. I love Raine. And then I wanted to show you guys the Blend Bunny palette that I showed you guys before, but it didn't have all the shades on the palette. It didn't fully release all the shades yet, but it is available today as I'm filming this. So it already went live, but I did purchase it. I did end up picking it up. It goes for $43, and here's the whole color story. I love how they divide it like the rose up with pastels, like mid-tone colors, deep colors, a row of shimmers like metallics, and then some neons. I just think this setup is just so cool. Makes sense. Never seen a palette do that before. And I love the color options, so I ended up getting it. Beauty Blender is coming out with a new skin tint, and this definitely piqued my interest. Like I've said in other videos, if you watch me review some skin tints, I have been on this mission to try every single skin tint. I'm obsessed with that more lighter coverage, effortless natural makeup. So I was like, ooh, this sounds cool. This is available now. It is also on Sephora, and it says it's a buildable long wear natural radiant finish with light medium coverage with the texture of a serum and skin benefits. Creates a skin-like finish. And this is $29, which is not bad at all for a more like higher end skin tint. And it looks like they have a pretty decent shade range on here. Looks like there's 20 shades, so there's the light category, medium, tan, and a deep category. So I like that they have a pretty decent range. There's hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, willow bark extract. I think I might end up getting this. I just know myself. I do like the other Beauty Blender foundation that they came out with, which is on sale, so I'm not sure if they're going to end up discontinuing that, but I did really like that foundation. Okay, so Melt is coming out with the Perfectionist Ultra Precision Lip Pencil. Why is it so hard for me to say that? But these wood pencils allow you to sharpen to an extreme extra point. Ultra matte formula, meticulously created for crease lines without any skipping or tugging, long wearing and smudge resistant. And it looks like there's a bunch of like nudie shades and then one red shade, which is cool. Lip liners. I don't really get excited over lip liners because I'm a lazy bee, and half the time I never put on lip liner. There's a few occasions where I do, but very rarely do I ever put on. Like, I don't have lip liner on today, and it's probably obvious that I don't, but it's not something that I grab for. But cool, Melt. I mean, they have lip products, so it makes sense to have lip pencils. And what else? Oh, Colourpop. Yes, Colourpop. There is a new Plush Like Me collection. It looks like a neutral leaning burgundy-ish palette. Too neutral for me, so I probably would not pick that up. But it looks like there's some lipsticks coming out. What is it? Luxe Blur lipsticks. There's lippy pencils, a shimmery body powder, and blush sticks. Yeah, blush sticks. This released, oh, it actually released already 2 days ago. So this should already be on their site. Hopefully those things are still available. Sometimes things sell out really quickly on their website. Not for me. It's cute. You know, a little bit of a fall vibe, but more on the neutral side. So I'm definitely going to pass on that. I have enough of those shades in my collection. Okay, what else seems intriguing? So it looks like Alamar Cosmetics came out with Liquid to Powder Sun-Soaked High Shine Highlighters and Fair Light, Medium Tan, and Dark Rich. This actually already released, but I do like Alamar Cosmetics. These look like, you know, kind of standard shades. So like a light one, maybe a champagne-y one, and a more like bronzy one. Looks cute. I do like cream to powder formulas. But I'm going to hold off, but that is cute. I don't need any more highlighters, and I have these kind of shades already in my collection, but definitely like Alamar Cosmetics from what I've tried from them. And then, let's see. Looks like Ariana Grande came out with a new perfume that's already available. It's the Cloud Intense for $65. Let's see what it says for the notes, because I've become obsessed with perfume lately, and it's a problem. So the top note is lavender blossom, juicy pear, bergamot. Middle is creme de coconut, indulgent praline, vanilla orchid, and base is sensual musk, creamy blonde woods, dry cashmere, and ambox. Ambox? I don't know what that is. It says it's in the sweet family, but it sounds like there's some woody notes to it. It sounds intriguing. Honestly, I don't even know how that would smell. But maybe if I smelled something like this, like in the store, and I thought it was amazing, I could see myself picking that up, but I don't need perfume. And I highly doubt I'm gonna go in the store and actually smell that. So we'll probably pass on that. Also, what's very exciting, which is available now, Juvia's Place now has a skincare line called, I believe it's called Juvia's Skin. Oh, Juvia Skin, and there's a bunch of different products. I love the packaging. It's colorful. It's on the more affordable end. So there's like a Let's Melt It Off cleansing balm for 18 bucks, a gel cleanser for 16, a glycolic toner for 24, a AHBH PHA exfoliating treatment facial pads for 36. Ooh, that's a little pricey. Let's see, a hyaluronic acid serum, niacinamide serum, $18, $20. Afterglow serum, squalene glow oil, vitamin C serum, vitamin treatment pads. Wow, they have a lot of stuff. Huh. It's like mid-range, I would say, the pricing on this one. I'm sure like the ingredients are great. But yeah, the bottles look cute. I don't need any new skincare, but I am definitely intrigued. Maybe in the future I'll pick up something from them, maybe like one of the serums, like the niacinamide serum sounds interesting, and the glycolic toner. Maybe the cleansing balm, but not right now. I'm gonna hold off because, like I said, I have a lot of skincare that I need to go through. And then a Boujee release. There's always at least one Boujee release, but I think there's like 2 in this one. But there is the new palette from Gucci. Ooh, Gucci. And it's $149. Yeah, no, that's a no for me. But it looks like a more like muted, but slightly colorful palette. There's like some muted purples, there's a pastel-y blue, and then some neutrals in there. The packaging on the outer part, I mean, it's okay, but it looks really big and bulky, like really bulky. Yeah, the shades aren't really speaking to me. It's just very muted. It doesn't have a lot of depth to it. Well, I guess there's kind of like a black shade in here, but not for $149. And the swatches don't even look very impressive or exciting at all. And that packaging to me is just too bulky. I feel like the $149 is all the packaging, just the packaging, not really the shadows. I'm gonna definitely pass on that. Don't need that in my life. And what else? So there's a new Morphe release. It's a collaboration with Ashley Strong. I'm not familiar with her. I'm not sure she's like an Instagrammer or a YouTuber or a makeup artist, but it's the Affirmation Magic Artistry Palette, Strong Lip Dual, and a Cake Liner palette. This is actually already available. Now, Morphe is just not a brand I really shop from. The things I've tried from them haven't been that great, and the other stuff that I did have, I ended up giving away. I think the only thing that I still have is that little vault set with Jaclyn Hill, because I do like some of the shades in it. I thought it was decent, but the other palettes I tried, no bueno, I did not like it. It wasn't for me, so I'm gonna pass on this. The color story is kind of nice. It's like muted colors with some neutrals, but I just Morphe just doesn't do it for me. They really don't. I just stay away from them. Their things never appeal to me, and I just haven't had the best experience with their stuff. And then there's a weird collaboration, because it wouldn't be the makeup world without a weird collaboration. So NYX is collaborating with apparently some show on Netflix called Sex Education, right? That is so random. I don't know anything about the show. You know what? It might be a kid's show or like a teenager show, because I have no idea what that show is about. But there's like a crayon like liner set, a little palette, a always on top spray, first base primer, Juicy Secret, was it like a lip gloss and brow gel? Okay. I don't get it, but okay. I guess it has to be a teenager show or something, based on like the imagery on some of the stuff in this thing. I don't know. You guys have to tell me below. What is this? What is Sex Education? Is it Is it a teenage show? I'm like so not hip. I'm not on Netflix like that. I don't watch a lot of like TV or shows. But it is available now in Ulta in case you like that show or you like these products. There's a eye pencil set, a blurring primer, spray, stuff like that. Yeah, that's a no. I don't think I want things that say that on there, and I don't watch a show, so that doesn't do anything for me. So I'm gonna definitely pass on that. And then what else? Oh, LYS came out with some highlighters, and I love LYS. The cream blushes from them are so good. My favorite bronzers from them. I love their like little lip treatment. I have it here on my desk. I use it all the time. So it looks like they came out with like a powder highlighter, a liquid highlighter, and a like hydrating glowy serum that like probably makes your face look really nice and glowy. It is available now, so it's the multi-use liquid highlighter, the pressed highlighter powders, and the Think Bright Glow and Hydrate Serum. Yeah, is this available? Oh, yes, it's available on their website, and it will be available on Sephora September 22nd. So in about 4 days, it will be available. That looks cute. I probably will end up getting a highlighter. I hope they expand on the range. There's only 3 shades, but it looks like for light, medium, and then one for deep. So they did give you variation, but that liquid pinky highlighter looks pretty. I'm so intrigued, and they do liquid like cream products really well. So I feel like eventually I'll end up picking up some of these highlighters. I just don't think I'm gonna get any right now because I have enough. I need to chill. I really do. I say that now and I'm about to buy like a bunch of stuff probably. Then Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know anything about Charlotte Tilbury. I know that it's a more higher end, expensive brand. But I've never been like intrigued by anything that they ever release. It looks like a very neutral palette with some pops of green in it. Some like lip balm, like tinted lip balms. Limitless Lucky Lips. The eyeshadow palette is 75 euros. There's an advent calendar for 260 euros. The lip products are 28 euros. This is for holiday. I don't think there's a release date yet, but this doesn't appeal to me. I am not the right market for this makeup. I like obviously super colorful stuff, and I think they do more like natural makeup, more effortless looking glowy makeup. So yeah, nah, I'm good. Also another thing here. So Pat McGrath is coming out with another like big holiday palette. I believe she did a big holiday palette last year, which I thought was pretty. This one is more of a warm tone palette with some pops of color, but I really feel like how they put the shadows in the palette just is weird. Like, doesn't make sense how they placed it, and then they randomly put Pat McGrath's like logo in the center. Don't you guys think that's kind of weird? The setup with the shades, and then there's some empty space in the corner. I don't know, I feel like how the shadows were put in the palette just doesn't make sense to me at all. And these colors don't speak to me. I don't need warm tone neutrals with a few pops of color. And Pat McGrath is another brand that I haven't tried their eyeshadow formula. I feel like I have so many good eyeshadows from like indie brands that are like super special and amazing that I've never felt the need to try Pat McGrath. Now maybe I'm missing out, maybe like I should, but it just never pulls me in. It never does it for me with their palettes. I feel like there's just always something missing that makes me not want to end up getting it. And it's not even the price, because I buy Natasha Denona, and you know the price of her palettes are expensive. So I don't know, but this is the Celestial Odyssey palette for $78, 18 new shades. And then there's also some blush and glow trios, which that looks appealing to me because I do want to try her blush formula. So I feel like I'm going to end up getting one of those blush highlighter like trios. I don't know the price on that. It doesn't show here. But then there's a Skin Finish Sublime Skin Highlighter and Lunar Nude. Luxe Lip Balm in 2 shades, and some like little quad palettes. So like there's two neutral, one with like a maybe like a dual chrome, multi-chrome blue in there. Another thing that I'm gonna skip on, it just doesn't appeal to me. It really doesn't. Maybe one day that perfect palette will come out where I will finally try Pat McGrath's formula, because I really do. I love the like complexion products, like the foundation, stunning. Lip products, really nice. And then Jeffree Star's coming out with some big old bulky palette called Pricked. The Pricked palette. It's $52. It's another warm tone, reddish burgundy leaning palette. It's in a huge like kind of leather packaging. Looks like there's some like neon oranges in there. And some liquid lipsticks are coming out. Some Supreme glosses, some Supreme frost, mascara, a lip scrub, and mirrors. It's the usual like setup when he does his releases. But Jeffree Star is not really a brand that I shop from. I just choose not to. I have one palette from Jeffree Star and that's it. And I don't think I'm planning to purchase anything from them, at least for now. I just haven't wanted to. And their releases haven't been that great anyway, so gonna skip on that. And what else? Looks like Halo Taco is coming out with the Tea Cream collection. The full collection is $79. The shades are $11 and the topper shade is $13. Cute shades, but I don't paint my nails enough to be buying nail polishes. Like, yeah, it looks pretty. I like looking at it, but I suck at doing my own nails. So I don't think I would pay that much money to get nail polishes. It's just not something I would do. I should have mentioned this in the beginning. So Odins Eye is coming out with a new collection and I already know I'm gonna pick up all of it. So they're coming out with the legendary Diversa collection and it's a collaboration with 3 influencers, the Fancy Face, Judy, or say J.Udi, and Annette's Makeup Corner. And I love Annette's Makeup Corner. Like, I love her channel. And they did their own like color story and palettes, and they're all from different backgrounds. So I thought that was so cool that it's like diversity collection. Judy is of Chinese descent. Annette's Makeup Corner is Norwegian descent, and the Fancy Face is Jamaican descent. So I think that's so cool that they pick people from totally different backgrounds to create this collection, and all of the palettes look super stunning. So there's like a more like deep jewel tone one from Annette, and the Fancy Face being from Jamaica, she made a very tropical palette, and then Judy made a more like neutral warm tone palette with a little bit of green in it and some like bright red. Beautiful as well. It's like a neutral palette with a little bit of a twist, so it was intriguing enough for me to just want to pick her palette up and do the whole collection, even though I typically don't buy neutral palettes. But something about this neutral palette has a little bit more fire to it, and I like that there's a little bit of green in it. I don't know, I think it's a little different take on a warm toned neutral palette. So I am definitely picking up that collection for sure. I love them all. It's so pretty, the artwork, everything. And Odins Eye also has an amazing eyeshadow formula. So I cannot wait. That comes out tomorrow, I believe, at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think it was like 5 Central Time and what is it, like 7 Eastern Time, something like that. But like I said, I'll have everything linked below, release dates, times, all that. Oh, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Also, Menagerie Cosmetics came out with a new palette called the Indigo Ink palette. It is available now. Now, Menagerie Cosmetics is a site that sells out really quick, so I'm not sure if it will be available by the time you're watching this video, but it looks so pretty. It has some like warm shades in it, some greens. The shimmers look beautiful, the golds, the yellow, the peachy, the blues. So your girl went and purchased it. I wasn't expecting to pick this up, but I saw it like release. They didn't really like sneak peek it that much. It was just like, hey, here's our palette. It's gonna be available today at 12 p.m. And I was like, I need this in my life. I think this is beautiful. And I've tried some of their other palettes and did like a palette bingo, which I don't think I've posted that yet, but I had a good experience with the palettes that I tried. So it sucked me in and I was like, I need to make the decision now. If not, it's gonna be sold out and it's gonna take forever for me to get it. So It was kind of an impulse purchase on my part, but I'm excited for it. I really am. Then I also wanted to mention Alien Cosmetics came out with a blush called the Gigi Blush Palette and the Danny Highlighter Palette. So they're $10 each, and you can also buy it in a dual for $18. It looks really pretty. So the Gigi Blush is a terracotta rose, and the Danny Highlighter is a silver champagne gold. And like I said, this is already available, and this was inspired by her two sisters. So she did two products to like highlight her sisters and how they inspire her. So I think that's really, really sweet. If I had my own makeup brand, I would totally do something like that. So I love the whole thing behind this release, and they look really pretty. I'll probably end up picking these up like in a dual because I just love Alien Cosmetics, and I would like to try their like face products. So that's on the list. I will probably end up purchasing that. I know myself, I love Alien Cosmetics. One last thing, I don't know anything about this brand. It's called JC. It's a JC Cosmetics, and they're coming out with the Olivia collection, and it's like a pretty big palette full of greens and like oranges and like browns and neutrals. And it caught my interest because I love green, I love grungy shades, and it has some like burgundy shades in it. It looks really pretty, but I know absolutely nothing about this brand, and usually I try to wait, at least see reviews and stuff before I pick up something from a brand I haven't tried before. But it is available now, but the palette looks so pretty. It's $39.99. There's also a face palette. Let's see, it's like a bronzer, a blush, and a highlighter. There's a brush set. Ooh, the brushes look pretty. That olive shade. Oh my god. Or you can get the full collection for $99.99, which is actually not that bad. So if you guys have tried at JC Cosmetics, I think that's how you say the name, let me know in the comments what you think. I'll probably watch reviews first to decide whether I'd pick that up, but it's kind of intriguing, and I think it's all the greens and the grunge and the fall vibes that's pulling me in. Okay, guys, I think that's all I wanted to mention for this video and all the releases that piqued my interest. There's some good releases, and my pockets are slowly draining from all of them. I can't help myself. They're such good releases. But if there's anything new that pops up while I'm editing this video before I post it, I'll put it here and I'll let you know like whether I'm thinking about getting it or not, and then we'll talk about it in my next release video. If I'm able to stay consistent with this series on my channel, I'm gonna try my best. But it is fun talking about makeup, and just sitting back and chilling and looking at pretty things is always really fun. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments below. Are you picking up any of these releases? Are you passing? Are you just not into makeup right now? Anything like that, I would love to hear from all of y'all. Also, if you are new here and you like fashion makeup, you like this video and all that fun stuff, please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I would love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I will have all of the releases that I mentioned linked below where you can find them, the release dates and times, just to make it easier for you. I will also have other videos of mine you might be interested in, as well as the makeup I'm wearing on my face, as well as my contact information. If you guys also want to check me out on Instagram, I'm on there as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_beauty. I would love to have you over there as well. And I just want to tell you guys thank you so much for being here, for supporting my channel, for watching, for taking the time to hang out with me for a little bit. I really appreciate it. But I do hope you are doing well wherever you are in the world, and just sending you love and light. But until next time, bye guys.